definitely got to put a hand on that.
We do. It also saved my home and my wife's life. When I was away, it was the last day that the most famous guy doing Meet the Press in Washington, D.C., and I was doing the program. And what happened was there was a lightning struck a little pond behind my house, hit a wire, came up through the basement of my home, and 3 stories, and the smoke literally ended up being that thick. Literally that thick. You've seen it. You guys have seen it. I wasn't there. And my wife was there, and my dog and my cat, and my 67 Corvette. But all kidding aside, they saved my wife and got her out, saved my home. It was a crowd. I had a cranial aneurysm. It was the middle of a snowstorm. Not a joke. I couldn't figure out how they were going to, for President Reagan was nice enough to send Air Force Helicopter 1, take me down, but it couldn't fly.
Republicans would argue, many of them, they're not calling to completely shut down the border, but as you say, to make it tougher to get through. If you look at the poll numbers, the latest Wall Street Journal poll shows a whopping 64% of people disapprove of President Biden's handling of the border. Does that add pressure on you, on Democrats, to get something done here?
Well, listen, I'm not paying attention to the politics here. What I know is that the future of the world is at stake. If we fail, if Republicans don't get reasonable in the next 24 to 48 hours, the United States' security is at risk. So I am just beside myself that Republicans are playing games with the security of the world.
Americans want their national security taken care of. We agree with that. What happens if Putin marches through Ukraine? What's next? NATO countries.
Right.
Our sons and daughters are at risk of being a part of a larger conflict. And it's not just Putin, other dictators watching what Congress is doing.
Right.
What signal does that send? So our national security is also influenced with not providing Ukraine.
But
why not agree to tougher border protections, which is an issue of national security as well?
Well, Jake, the border piece, as you know, is out of my purview. But I can say this: I know on day one of this administration, or at least day 2, the president put before Congress, I think, the first bill on immigration reform. Unfortunately, Congress hasn't acted on that.